Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barron. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Brooklyn Barons rebuild here. I guess it's a rebuild. Relocation franchise is what I wanted to say here on Madden 23. In the last episode, we had another pretty stellar performance from our defense, and we just continue to be getting those. We just continue to be getting stellar performances from our defense, so-so performances from our offense, and we're able to sneak out some victories. We are 4-1-1. We've only suffered one real loss this season, which is kind of crazy to think about considering what we had last year. That's just how good our defense has been. But today is going to be a different story. Our defense may be good, but is it good enough to play with a team like the Buffalo Bills, who we are going to be taking on today? They are currently 7-0, leading the AFC, and I'm assuming leading the AFC East is what I want to say, and then I'm assuming leading the entire AFC. I don't even know if there's another undefeated team in the NFL, let alone in the AFC. So we will have our work cut out for us in today's episode. That is for sure. Can this offense give us enough points so that our defense, if they do their thing and hold Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs and whoever else is on this Buffalo team at this point, if they can hold them, maybe the offense can get us a couple touchdowns? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's get into the video. If you're excited, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go see what is going to happen with the Buffalo Bills. Before we get into the game against the Bills, we've got a few things to talk about. One, there was an actual uproar for a certain wide receiver to be jumped to superstar X Factor abilities. He's been dominating this season. He's been dominating last year. He was really the number one receiver until we brought in Justin Jefferson in the offseason. Garrett Wilson, there's been some talks we've discussed. I put out a poll. Garrett Wilson is now Superstar X Factor. Now that is going to be significant because he is a beast, basically. That's what he is. He's a beast. And I think we're going to give him, we're not going to give him double me because Justin Jefferson already has double me, and Garrett Wilson's not that kind of guy. We're going to give him probably, now, he's not a stronger guy, so he doesn't need a wrecking ball. He probably needs to have yak him up. Or maybe rack him. Let's give him yak him up. Yak him up can be his X Factor ability. And then for right now, he's going to have his only other ability is probably going to be deep in elite because he plays a lot of slot. He plays a lot of slot receivers, so we're going to have to find an ability. Let's see. What's the ability that helps him in the slot? Receivers with this ability catch more consistently while catching passes less than 10 yards from the line of scrimmage inside the numbers. This is okay, so he needs short and elite because he plays a lot of slot. He catches a lot of passes, a lot of quick slants that are going to help him out. So once he gets to 85, we can unlock another superstar ability, and hopefully we can get him something like route apprentice or wide receiver apprentice or something like that. Slot apprentice. Ooh, slot apprentice might be good. So he needs something else. So once he gets to 85, that will be awesome. But we now have 2 Superstar X Factor wide receivers on our offense. And on defense, we have 3 X Factor players, Derwin James, Quentin Williams, and Sean Murphy-Bunting, who is an absolute stud. Sean Murphy-Bunting is a true number 1 corner. I don't care what anybody says. He is an absolute number 1 corner. If we take a look at his 2 seasons here in Brooklyn, he had 59 tackles, 15 interceptions last year, and now through, 7 games, he's got 19 tackles and 4 more interceptions. He's going to break some sort of record. He's going to break some sort of record, and I'm here for it because Sean Murphy-Bunting is an absolute freaking animal. So that was number 1, the number 1 issue that we had to talk about. Number 2 is we have scouting for our national focus. So we've got to choose a position that we want as our national focus. And I think that we are going to be doing... I can't back out now. I think we're going to be doing... I kind of want to do corner because corner is also the national region strength. So corner is probably going to be the focus position for the national outlook. So that's what that's going to do. And then, ooh, okay, so we know a little bit more about some players. That's good. Let's take a look at Cliff Jones. Is he really the kind of guy that I think he could be? That great to elite speed is really intriguing to me. So we know a little bit more about him. He's got really good stats. All the stats that matter are either A or B, basically. He's got A play action, A short accuracy, A medium accuracy, A throw on the run. B to D under pressure kind of worries me, but I'm hoping that's more on the B side of things. B deep accuracy, which isn't like a horrible thing. That can be improved. A to C stamina. I mean, this guy looks like an absolute animal. He looks like an absolute animal. I am excited to have him as a prospect because he looks amazing. And then Shaquem McLeod, another really solid prospect who doesn't look like generational. He's no Trent Favors, but he does have A awareness, B play rec, B power moves, A finesse moves, only C block shedding, but that could be upgraded, I guess, and A tackling. He's a good player. He's a real good player. I will give him that. I'm also going to have to look a little bit more in-depth off camera so I can kind of, maybe we can narrow down some of the prospects now that we know at least the ranges of these guys. So I'll go more in depth on that, and then later in the season we'll talk about more of my favorite guys who I'm really looking to target in the draft, because I didn't want to back out of that, because if we go back to this and we go to the mock draft, actually, you know what, there's the mock draft number 2. We'll just take a look at that, because I was going to show you our draft picks. So mock draft number 2 is available. We have picks 3 and 4 in the draft. As of right now, as of around halfway through the season, we currently have pick 3 and 4 in the draft. The Raiders now have number 1. The Cowboys have number 2. So as of right now, if the season ended today, Cliff Jones is the 3rd projected player in the class. Shaquem McLeod actually jumped up to number 2 because in the first mock draft he was down here at 6, still getting drafted by the Cowboys. Funny enough, but that's interesting. They have us taking 2 quarterbacks, which will not happen. We are either going to take Cliff Jones or we're going to take somebody else. And I think Cliff Jones is the better of the 2 options. Cliff Jones just looks like a really solid player. He looks really good. So that's all the draft stuff taken care of for this episode. Then when we get to player negotiations, I don't think that we have to do much more. I think we've pretty much talked about everything that we need to talk about. We're not going to bring back Daryl Holcomb because he just doesn't want to come back. I've tried offering him contracts, but he just doesn't want to accept. Michael Carter also needs a new contract. Justin Fields, I don't know what to do with Justin Fields. I really don't. It's all going to depend on what guys up here we choose to sign on. We've already talked about how I think we should trade both of these 2 guys. So this whole offseason is going to be interesting. Like this end of the season into the offseason is going to be very, very interesting because a lot of things are up in the air. A lot of contracts are up in the air. A lot of players are up in the air. But we will take on the Buffalo Bills today. They have Devin Singletary, obviously. They have Josh Allen. We're going to start with defending the short pass because, as you can see, his rating, his passer rating for the short pass is way better than his medium and deep. So we are going to defend the short pass, but if we need to at halftime adjust to defending the deep pass, we certainly can. It's going to be a tough one. We got to go up against Von Miller, an aging Von Miller, but still a really good player. They also have Tre'Davious White, who's a solid lockdown number 1 corner. I'm gonna do the blitz counter. I think that's gonna be the best option because I do have a feeling that they are gonna be bringing a lot of pressure, and I'm gonna be very angry, aren't I? And we're gonna go with forced 3+ turnovers. Our defense is very turnover happy, so maybe we can get lucky. I mean, Justin Herbert threw 4 interceptions, 3 or 4 interceptions against us a couple episodes ago. So why can't Josh Allen do the same? Obviously, Josh Allen's a much better quarterback than Justin Herbert, but I didn't think that it was going to happen like that, and it did. So Justin Fields gets an upgrade point. That's cool. You love to see that. We'll give it to, you know what? Let's give it to Strong Arm because he does struggle with some accuracy. So if he can get throw deep accuracy plus, throw under pressure is definitely something that we needed him to get. And then Garrett Wilson gets an upgrade point. We'll give him Playmaker. He's now up to an 84, so he is very close to getting that next thing, which is 85 overall, that next superstar ability. And then we'll just auto upgrade Lewis Seen and Tom Landry. And then we should be ready to go, except for taking a look at the actual Bills roster and seeing what they have to work with. So let's go to the Bills. They have Josh Allen, we know. They have Devin Singletary. They have Stephon Diggs, Gabriel Davis still. They brought in Laviska Shenault. They still have Khalil Shakir. They have Foster Moreau. On the offensive line, Deion Dawkins, Peter Volgan, second-year man out of Georgia, Mitch Morse, Ben Cleveland, and Telvin Weaver, second-year man out of Florida State. So the right side of their line is not strong. We should be able to get some pressure. On the defensive side of things, Greg Rousseau, Von Miller, and Ed Oliver on the defensive line. Then you got Corey Littleton, Rashaan Evans, and Matt Milano. So an older, slower linebacking core. We should have some fun. Then their corners are Tre'Davious White, Taron Johnson, Kyer Elam, and Michael Carter II. So some solid corners, all really fast, all very athletic, pretty good players. Then you go to free safety. Malik Hooker is their starting free safety, but he's injured. So they're going to have to start rookie John Silver from Michigan. He looks like a solid player, but he's fast. Actually, you know what? He's faster than Malik Hooker. I don't know what his actual physicals are, like his actual stuff is. He's got better man coverage than, I mean, it's not a bad option. John Silver is a solid player. He might actually be better than Malik Hooker. Who knows? And then they've still got Jordan Poyer, who is older, but he's still a X-Factor safety. And then they got Justin Tucker. All right, J-Tuck makes his way to Buffalo. And the man that won't be named is their punter. I probably should have gotten rid of him, but whatever. Hopefully they don't have to punt the football that much. All right, but we've taken care of everything. We've taken a look at the draft stuff. We've taken a look at the contracts, the Bills roster. We gave Garrett Wilson X-Factor abilities. I'm excited to see how he uses them in his first game with them. So let's get into this game. It's at home, so that helps, but it's not going to be a very fun one, I have a feeling. This is going to be a weird one. I don't know. Let's see. Let's hope for the best. Let's see you guys in there. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's go play the Bills and maybe sneak a victory. Who knows?
It's week 8 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Tre'Davious White. And how about this for a corner? 10 tackles last week. It's the Bills and the Barons, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the Brooklyn Barons. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Brooklyn ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start, but I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn Baron football is underway at FDR Stadium. Buffalo and Brooklyn. It's going to be a wild one. It's going to get frisky up in here, that is for sure. Here he is, Joshy Poo, Josh Allen, the man that saved Buffalo. And he is having a fantastic season. 14 touchdowns to just 3 picks, 2,100 yards through around the halfway mark of the season. An absolutely phenomenal season. I am terrified to play against him, but we've got to do it. He's in our division. And he's going to hand it off to Devin Singletary on the first play of the game. And that'll be no gain on the play. It is 2nd down and 10 from the 17. Allen throws a quick one, and that's going to be Nakobe Dean along with Sauce Gardner, bringing down Foster Moreau. Little questionable decision, throwing a really quick check down to Foster Moreau on the inside slant. And that's a high snap given to Singletary, and that's a 3-and-L for the Buffalo Bills. The Brooklyn Baron defense, they've got some motivations. The Brooklyn Barons got themselves some motivation. Ladies and gentlemen, you love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Holcomb will take it to the 38, fine punt. And now here comes the kid, Justin Fields. How can he do against this vaunted Buffalo Bills defense? If those interceptions numbers weren't so high, he'd be having just about as good of a season as Josh Allen is. But because I've thrown so many interceptions, that number doesn't look as good. Or his numbers don't look as good. Starting off with a good throw to Saquon out of the backfield. Jordan Poyer leveled Barkley there. Maybe this will be the game that we can actually run the football. Who knows? Probably not, because it's Buffalo. We couldn't run against the Jaguars, let alone... Oh, Tre'Davious White picks up an injury off ball. That could be something that we got to keep an eye on. An off-ball injury to Tre'Davious White, their best corner. They're already not having the greatest corners. I'm going to throw a crossbody like an absolute idiot. What do I think I have? Patrick Mahomes on my team? God, I'm so stupid. Why do you guys like me? I'm an absolute idiot. Why would I throw that? And now they're going to absolutely capitalize. And I missed the tackle on him because I tried to go for a hit stick. God, I'm the dumbest person alive. I am the dumbest person alive. Oh my God, I can't help it. I'm so stupid. We had all the things going right. We held the Bills to a 3-and-out. We held the Bills to a 3-and-out, and we did the right things. We were moving the ball up the field, and then I go and I do the dumbest thing that I've ever done in my entire life. Throw off ball, or throw across field on my back foot with a guy like Justin Fields, who already doesn't have the strongest arm. Man, I do this to myself. I honestly do it to myself. I don't try to, but it just always ends up happening that way, doesn't it? There's a big catch for Elijah Moore. Get us back into the swing of things a little bit. Maybe we can run 4 verticals again, and then Justin Fields can get open. Nope, it's going to have to be Barkley on a little check down. I think Ed Oliver actually helped us forward a little bit there. And there's Garrett Wilson for the first time on the field as an X factor, at least that I've noticed. I've got somebody open there, and it's going to be Mooney. Mooney makes the catch. He had to come back for that. That was a very dangerous throw again. I always seem to do that. And that one wasn't... Was that my fault? It probably was. Was that my fault? I don't know. It probably was my fault. I don't know. That's just unlucky, man. Jordan Poyer was playing center field. He played Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson beat the man off the line. He's open. I thought he was going to be able to make the catch. I don't know. It's almost like Jordan Poyer knew that's where I was going to go with the football. Like it's almost like the CPU knew I was going to throw it there. I don't know. Throws like that you can't really do much about. That's just the game at that point. Like the first throw obviously is my fault, but that one there's not much I could have done differently. I mean, I was always going to go to Garrett Wilson on that one. I knew he was going to be open, and then Jordan Poyer just is automatically there. He was like a heat-seeking missile. He's like a magnet drawn to Garrett Wilson on that one. I don't know if that was his assignment or what, but It worked out in their favor. He catches the interception, and the Bills are moving down the field. Somehow Stephon Diggs is able to catch that. See, if I throw that, that's a pick. But when Josh Allen does it for the CPU, or any quarterback for the CPU does it, that's a big catch. And that's going to be... I really wish that was Sean Murphy bunting. I really do. That could have been easily intercepted. He could have undercut that very easily and very simply. But unfortunately, it was not. And that's going to be Devin Singletary in for the end zone. I mean, I even run commit with my linebackers there. I brought them in for a blitz, and they couldn't get to the running back there. And just like that, we are down by 2 scores in the first quarter at home against the Bills, because I've thrown 2 first-quarter interceptions. One that I arguably shouldn't have thrown and I should have avoided. The second one's just a play. It's just a play. Holcomb will get to the 20-yard line. Brian Daboll saying, don't be stupid, Justin Fields. He should be telling that to me. And now, at home, we've got full momentum against us. I hate when that happens. You should never have shaky screen when you're at home. It should never be that loud where you have a shaky screen on your home field. But that's what we have, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Buffalo leads 14-0. Is there a chance to come back? Yeah, there is. But have we proven over the seasons that we can make this comeback? Not necessarily. I might just have to, I don't even know, just check this down to Barkley. He caught it. Did he get the first down? He did. I didn't really even know what to do there. I thought I might have been able to scramble, but the guys, they just like automatically got off their blocks fairly quickly. Barkley was doing something. I don't know what he was doing there. Just like, he was hugging whoever the defender was there. He wasn't ever breaking the tackle. 2nd down and 11. I want to run the football. It's just never blocked for me. I want to run the football. Trust me, I do. I really do. That's Garrett Wilson. This time he's open and he catches it. Does that mean that Justin Jefferson's going to be the one that's open this time? Maybe. Oh, Justin, you can't throw a bad... That's not me. That's honestly not me. I swear. I threw that ball to Garrett Wilson. Trust me. I threw this ball to Garrett Wilson, and I mean... What do you want to say to that? I tried to throw it. Okay, so here's what happened. I throw it to Garrett Wilson, but I see this man right here. I see him. So I'm like, you know what? I'll throw it to the inside leverage so that Garrett Wilson's the only man that can catch it. And Justin Fields said, oh, throw it to the inside? So you mean throw it to the other guy, completely missing Garrett Wilson. 3 interceptions for Justin Fields, and I think his day is done. I think his day is done. It's time for Malik Willis to come in. Justin Fields is so frustrating because he's so good. I know how good he can be. He's just so bad. He's so good and so bad. The inconsistencies throwing the ball, and it's not just interceptions. It's the overarching aspect of him just not being accurate enough. And I know that comes with development and it comes with time and stuff, but I can't afford that time. I don't have that time right now. Quiddy Pace actually catching Josh Allen. That's a big hit, but Allen didn't fumble the ball. Tremaine Edmonds laid a hammer down on him. On the arm that he was holding the ball with, but he didn't fumble it. And it is 1st down and 10 from the 47. The Bills are looking dangerous, but what would you expect from the Buffalo Bills? Especially when they've been given 3 turnovers on defense. I didn't expect anything different, to be honest with you. They're going to hand this off. It's Singletary. He's got amazing blockers. Devin Singletary. Lewis Seen is able to stop him. But that was amazing block from their offensive line and their wide receivers. Stephon Diggs out there. Josh Allen. I didn't even realize this is Josh Allen versus Josh Allen. We could be having some Josh Allen crime right now if he gets a sack. Which I think he's got one in like the last like 2 or 3 games or something. And Josh Allen he's able to throw it away. His first incomplete pass at least. I was trying to get the sack there. I really should have gotten the sack there. If we could hold to a field goal, that would be great. I don't see that happening though, unless Sauce Gardner with the pick. Another interception for the young man. Josh Allen, what are you throwing there? The Sauce man takes it from you. I can't believe it. That was a wild throw from Josh Allen. And Sauce Gardner just happened to be in the right spot. Right place, right time, baby. Right place, right time. There's a throw from Malik Willis to Garrett Wilson. We've got 2-minute warning coming up. I probably won't be able to get the snap off, and I won't. So we have 2-minute warning, 2 minutes left in the half. We get the ball to start the second half. So that's good. If we could score here to end this half and then not take a sack there. If we could score here and then score at the start of the second half, we'd be tied. But we've actually got to score, and right now nobody's getting open. Nobody wants to get open. Little play action from Malik Willis. Heave it up, and I mean, I know I was under pressure. It says I was throwing out of a sack. Oh, this is a bad spot, because we can either punt the football, which we don't do on the channel. We don't punt the ball. But we are also at the 20-yard line, and we're 4th and 21. You know what? We're going to have to break the rule. I can't... This game is still winnable. This game is still winnable for the fact that we can get back in this game in the second half. So if we would have gone for it on 4th and 21 and not gotten it and not got any yards, the Bills would have had an easy time scoring and going up 3 touchdowns on us. At least now they actually have to work a little bit for it. So sometimes you got to be strategic, man. Sometimes you gotta break your own rules and punt the ball when there's still some. If it would have been like 21 or 28 to nothing, then probably I would have said, you know what, let's just punt it and get rid of it. Derwin James. Deion Dawkins is injured, by the way, on that play. Josh Allen overthrew the intended receiver. It might have been Gabriel Davis. I don't know who was out there. It is 2nd down and 10, under a minute to go. The Bills have 1 or 2 timeouts. That's a knockdown, a breakup from Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall's got a tough matchup. Is he covering Stephon Diggs? He might be. Yeah, because Murphy Bunting's over there on the right side covering Gabriel Davis. Bryce Hall's got his work cut out for him. And that's going to be caught. Gabriel Davis, I just mentioned him. There's the second timeout. 48 seconds left. They're over midfield now. Still not in field goal range, I don't think. But if another play gets successful for them for a decent amount of yards, they could be. Josh Allen will just throw that away. He'll take the loss of down, basically. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 41 with 42 seconds to go in the half. And it's going to be a quick throw. Lewis Cine almost had the interception. He went up there with Stephon Diggs and knocked it down. So I would have liked the interception, but 3rd down and 10 is cool too. And it's going to be Josh Allen one-on-one. Murphy Bunting! I didn't even get a SWAT animation. I didn't go for the interception because I didn't think I was going to get it. So I went for the SWAT animation, and I didn't get a SWAT animation. So that is, that's bad. Didn't get the SWAT animation, and it allowed Gabriel Davis to get down at the 2-yard line. But the Bills used their last timeout, and if we could just let them score. So I guess they scored anyway, so maybe it wasn't good enough to punt the ball, because now we just broke the rule that we don't punt the football on the channel. But, I mean, if they were always going to score, what does it matter, I guess? What does it matter? I knew this was going to be a rough game, but I didn't think that I'd have 3 first-half interceptions, or first-quarter interceptions with Justin Fields, that's for sure. 9 seconds from the 25. Might as well just heave one, see how far Malik Willis can throw the ball. Maybe we get a touchdown, maybe we don't. I don't know. See how far he can throw it. Justin Jefferson! Oh my God, just out of his reach. Just out of his reach. That was our one shot. And Malik Willis just had too much arm strength. Garrett Wilson couldn't get it, and that is going to be a 1 for 5 performance from Malik Willis so far today. All right, this has not gone well. This has not gone well. We'll see how ugly it gets. We will see how ugly it gets. We're just not on the level of the Buffalo Bills. Our defense is good, but not on the level to keep up with an offense like this. And our offense is certainly not good enough. I mean our skill position guys like Saquon and the receivers are good enough, but we do not have the quarterback in this locker room. Like, there's not a quarterback on this roster that's good enough to compete with the Buffalo Bills or the Chiefs or the whoever else is good in the league. I don't know, the Ravens. There's a catch for Garrett Wilson. I don't think that Justin Jefferson has a catch yet. Jefferson, and he doesn't have a catch still because I got a weird animation there. A weird animation. We'll go double slants. Maybe something can happen here. Throw out of a sack. How is that perfect accuracy? I'm not 100% sure how that was perfect accuracy. And how come every third down I try to run the ball, it's an insta-shed? I don't understand it. I don't ever get insta-sheds on third downs. Why don't I get those? Garrett Wilson with the catch. I'd like a couple insta-sheds on third down. 5 catches for Garrett Wilson today. Barkley goes up the middle of the field, falls forward a few yards. We'll go with a vertical play. Maybe verticals can work out for us. It's going to be Elijah Moore, and he's down at the 5. I'll take it. It works. Anything to get close to the scoring. I mean, we haven't been close to scoring all day. Justin Jefferson, his 1 catch, and it's a touchdown. So we actually put some points on the board. We will not be shut out by the Buffalo Bills. I'll take it. And it's a good throw from Malik Willis. It's a good throw from Malik. And hey, if our defense plays like we played on the very first drive where we had a 3-and-out, then maybe, just maybe, we can get back in this game. I don't think that it will happen that way because the Bills have proven that they can do whatever they want against our defense. Literally whatever they want. So we'll see. It doesn't help that his X Factor's activated. I hate seeing that red X underneath Josh Allen. And that's going to be a little throw, check down to Foster Moreau. 2nd down and 8 for him, or for them. And it's going to be Josh Allen in the backfield, stopping Devin Singletary. That's the 2nd time he's done that. And it's a 3rd and 8. I forgot that Kayvon Thibodeau was injured. He got injured last episode, didn't he? Forgot about that. And that's going to be caught by Laviska Shenault for the 1st down. Wow. That was a tight window. That was a tight window for Josh Allen to throw. Not many quarterbacks can make that throw, but Josh Allen is one of them. And that's going to be to the sidelines. Diggs didn't even catch it, but if he did, he would have been out of bounds. It is 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Ooh, it's a screen, but I got blocked with Tremaine Edmonds. He still tries it. Singletary got a good couple yards on that. It's 3rd and 2. Okay. That was a really good screen by the Bills. And now they switch it. All right, so we'll switch. We were going to show a blitz, and now they switch it again. What are they doing here? 2 switches in a row, and it's going to be caught by Gabriel Davis. I didn't know what they were doing, so I switched back to a blitz. I mean, it probably wouldn't have mattered anyway. Gabriel Davis was open no matter what. But they get the first down. They've been converting too many 3rd downs. Ooh, that's an incomplete pass. I thought the way that play action was setting up, I thought that he was going to take like a really big shot. I thought he was going to like heave one down the field to the end zone or something. But he ends up not doing that. Hutchinson pops that ball out. Go get it. Devin Singletary gets injured on the hit by Aiden Hutchinson. One, that lineman's not the guy that fumbled the football, so he shouldn't be the one that advances it. Of course, Madden doesn't know the rules. When you fumble a ball, you have to be the one to advance. Like, you have to be the one that fumbled it to be the one to advance it. But in Madden, you don't have to be. Luckily, we force another punt, and that is going to be a really, really good one. Not really good. It was a decent one. All right. So we're coming off of a score on our last possession. If we could just keep this momentum going, we don't have much time left. The Bills wasted a lot of time on that previous drive. They wasted a lot of time. And if I can hit Justin Jefferson, which I can, Malik Willis might be able to send us down the field. They're going to play this a little bit tighter. We'll go in, we'll switch to a run, and that's an insta-shed. An absolute insta-shed. You love it, don't you? You love a good old-fashioned insta-shed, don't you? That's TJ Hawkinson, and he got absolutely hammered. Hawkinson was going to catch that ball, but he got obliterated. That's going to be Garrett Wilson, and it's tipped and picked. Tipped and picked by Jordan Poyer. I tried to throw that inside for Garrett Wilson because I saw the safety, but Malik Willis didn't throw it inside. He threw it inside, not outside, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to throw it outside. Oh, I thought I picked that off with Bryce Hall, but Gabriel Davis is able to hold on to it. I thought I got that right back. This has been an ugly game, but somehow we're only down 2 touchdowns. What a weird play action. They get the first down on Foster Moreau. First down and 10. The Bills are probably going to use up a lot of this clock like they did last quarter. That's going to be Tremaine Edmonds. Good top. Getting no yards on that one. Second down and 10 for Josh Allen in the offense. Ooh, Allen on Allen. And that's going to be Tremaine Edmonds knocking him down. 3rd and 10. Come on, guys. We need to force another punt. If we could force another punt, that would be elite. Give my offense another chance to get us back within 1 score. That's going to be caught by Gabriel Davis. Murphy Bunting went in for it, but he wasn't quick enough. Yeah, this one's a loss. It's only our 2nd loss of the season, and it's coming against one of the best teams in the AFC. So how mad can we really be? I don't know. We didn't play well, for sure. Our offense completely sucked. That's a fact. Our offense was god-awful. Making Josh Allen sweat a little bit. Hall! He's able to knock it incomplete. I was hoping for an interception there, but... It's 3rd and 1. Do they run this ball? They might. They might run this ball with Singletary. And it's going to be play action. Quinnen Williams is in there. Pick it off. Bryce Hall picks it. Can we pick six this? Josh Allen's quick. Why is he so fast? Why was Josh Allen so quick? Jeez. Josh Allen was booking it to get that tackle. That was crazy. That's Justin Jefferson. Big catch. And now we go little 4 verticals. Because I believe in Justin Jefferson. Malik Willis, can you throw a ball that's not overthrown, please? I'm getting tired of you overthrowing everybody. Come on. That's going to be knocked incomplete. It was under pressure. I was under pressure before, and I threw a perfect accuracy bullet pass, so why can't I do it again? The world may never know. The world may... And that's an insta shed for... I step up in the pocket, or I even like show one small sign that I'm going to step up in the pocket, and it's an insta shed. It's absolutely incredible, and that's another interception. Jordan Poyer absolutely mossed me, and it's going to be a pick 6 unless Hawkinson can catch him, which he can't. It's a pick 6. This game is over. We've had opportunities, but we've thrown them away literally to the other team. We just don't have a quarterback. I don't have a quarterback that I feel confident in. I have wide receivers that I feel confident in. I just don't have a quarterback that I feel confident can make a throw. This isn't like the Chicago Cougars last year, where Trey Lance, towards the end of the save, those final 2 seasons, he was like the best quarterback in the league. We don't have that. We are far from that. And now they're playing man 3 deep, 28-7. Why are they doing that? That's a catch, Garrett Wilson. I mean, if they're going to leave the middle of the field open, now they're going to come back. I don't know why they were playing man 3 deep on that play. Little check down out of the backfield. That's Saquon Barkley. He gets the first down. I mean, at this point we're just getting stats from Malik Willis. It's crazy how quickly they come off the blocks, and that's another interception. I mean, I run out of the pocket a little bit. Like, I even show a sign that I'm going to run out of the pocket, and Von Miller instantly is off his block and is chasing me down. 6 interceptions thrown by 2 different quarterbacks. Just end the game. Just get it over with. I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. We just don't have a quarterback. Lewis Cine, he's the last man. Thank you. Lewis Cine was the last guy there. Okay, 30 seconds to go in the game. I'm hoping this is the final play. It's going to be Singletary again. He's going to get wrapped up by Derwin James. And I'm hoping that this is the last play of the game. I'm hoping they can't get another play off. They might get one more snap off. They will not snap it, thank God. And it's a 28-7 loss. I mean, we just don't have a quarterback. We just don't have a quarterback. Malik Willis, 10 for 21, 1 touchdown, 123 yards, 3 interceptions. Justin Fields, 7 for 10, 88 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Running the ball is non-existent again, 10 carries, 38 yards. Garrett Wilson had 6 catches for 55 yards. Jefferson had 3 for 53. Elijah Moore, 3 for 63. Tremaine Edmonds had 4 tackles, 5 for Murphy Bunting, James, and Lewis Cine. No sacks on Josh Allen. 2 interceptions, though, Sauce Gardner and Bryce Hall. So we didn't... Oh, we did get... No, we didn't. We only got 2 of the 3 turnovers because we forced the fumble, but we didn't actually pick it up. So we do lose in pretty embarrassing fashion to the Buffalo Bills, but we just got dominated. From end to end, we just got dominated. So not much you can do about that. And we will fall to 4-2-1. It sucks, but that's just what happens when you don't have a quarterback. Okay, so in the next episode, we will play the 4-4 Seattle Seahawks in prime time at Lumen Field in Seattle. So this is going to be interesting. They're only 4-4. I'm hoping that we can get back on track, get another win, and stay competitive in this division, because that's the goal. Because we're not going to pass the Bills unless the Bills lose every single game the rest of the season, which I don't see happening. We're not going to catch the Bills for the division lead. So as long as we can stay competitive in the AFC, maybe sneak into the final wildcard spot, make the playoffs for the first time ever, that'd be cool. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. We have to hopefully bank on the fact that our schedule is pretty easy. But that is going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.